Hey everyone, welcome to week 2 of distance learning. Hopefully everybody had an enjoyable week last week. I know I appreciate everyone getting all their work done and doing such a fantastic job last week. The good news this week is it's only a 4-day week, Monday through Thursday. Friday is a student holiday. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go through the entire week schedule. And if you have any questions during the week, please feel free to email me to ask those questions. All right, so here we go. Monday, which is April 6th today. Today we get our new iReady Math and iReady Language Arts teacher assigned lessons. Now it's very important that you make sure that you get the teacher assigned lessons done first, and then you can go back and do your 45 minutes in iReady Math and iReady Language Arts. But please do your teacher assigned lessons first, and make sure that you're finishing the entire thing to include the writing at the end. So this week the names of our math lessons are Find Equivalent Fractions and Understanding Comparing Fractions. Okay, so they should be the two lessons that are under teacher assigned. In math and in language arts, it's describing cause and effect, and it's a close reading of the article Flying with Arctic Terns. All right, so make sure you get those done first. Now, if you do wish to do Zearn, it's optional. You can log into Zearn and do 15 minutes or so each day. And then also No Red Ink. Now, No Red Ink this week there is certain objectives, and those are all about adjectives and all about articles. Also in language arts, we have a new Right Score activity. It will be Right Score activity number 3. And that is linked in Google Classroom. It's just an extension of word choice. So you watch the video, and then there's a paragraph there with some highlighted words, and you take those highlighted words and you make them more powerful. All right, so that will be due on Wednesday. All right. And then in science and in social studies, we're going to, at 1 o'clock today, we're going to have a Zoom conference where we will go over the study guides for both science and social studies. So if you can, at 1 o'clock today, follow the link that I provided to your parents, and I'll also attach it in both social studies and science classrooms, so you can click on the link and attend our Zoom conference so we can go over those study guides. All right, so that takes us to Tuesday. Tuesday, the big difference for Tuesday, language arts and math are going to stay. They're going to stay pretty much the same the entire week. However, in science and social studies, you're going to have your first tests today. Both of those tests. In science, you just simply log into STEMscopes and go to assignments, and it will be right there. And in social studies, the test will show up. It will be active in Studies Weekly. All right, and then also due today will be the Right Score activity for writing. So that's the only difference in language arts. So language arts, you have the Right Score activity that is due today, and STEMscopes and Studies Weekly, you have tests. All right, so that's Tuesday. Moving along to Wednesday. Wednesday, again, math is the same. Math's going to be the same all week. In language arts, we are going to start writing an essay. It's going to be a 3-paragraph essay. All of the information you need is linked in Google Classroom. There's an organizer in there. There is the text that you're going to read. There's also a very good example of an essay. Now that essay is 5 paragraphs long. We're not expecting you to write 5 paragraphs. We want you to write 3 paragraphs. We want you to write an introduction paragraph, a body paragraph, and then a conclusion. Okay, I just put the example essay in there just to kind of give you an idea of how to write it. Okay, and then in science, we're going to start classifying matter, which will be linked in your studies weekly. And then in in social studies, we're going to do week 26. All right, and those both will be linked. All you have to do is open Studies Weekly. It'll be the one assignment for social studies, and then it'll also the assignment, the STEM scopes, will be assigned in science. All right, and then Thursday we're going to, in math, everything is the same. In language arts, we're going to continue on with the 3-paragraph essay. If you notice that's not due until 13th of April. And this is just our rough draft, okay? So what you'll do is on the 13th, you'll submit what you've finished, and then I'll review it, and I'll have some notes for you. And I want to do a little chat with you about your rough draft. So that will be due on the 13th. Okay, and then again in science and social studies, we could just continue on with classifying matter and week 26 of the weekly reader. All right, and so as I said, Friday is a day to enjoy yourself. Maybe it might be a good time to log into the enrichment classroom. Miss Monroe has left some really fun projects for you to do in there. Also, if you want to go back to the science classroom and go back to the live cameras of the Monterey Bay Aquarium, those are available to you. There's all kinds of fun activities that you can do. So please continue with your outstanding work. You guys have been doing a great job, and I really appreciate everything that you're doing. All right, so, and don't forget, keep reading. EPIC is available to you. Miss O'Connor, she's sent out links to different databases of books that you can read online. So please do some reading and really just relax, okay? All right, I miss you guys. All right, take care. Have a great week.